New surveillance video shows a father in the fight of his life in Delaware County trying to stop two carjackers from stealing his SUV with his 2-month-old baby inside.
It is heart-stopping to watch. One of the men eventually takes off with the vehicle. The rest of the family left behind on the street, except for the baby, later found safe and sound inside that stolen SUV. Tonight, a search is underway for the suspects, and Upper Darby police have this message for the criminals.
I'm going to plead with the two individuals that were involved in this carjacking today. Turn yourselves in.
Well, tonight, police say they know who those suspects are. This is the 10 o'clock news. I'm Jason Martinez.
A late edition here. I'm Sheba Russell. As you could see from that video, it was a chaotic scene unfolding on a busy Westchester Pike this afternoon. It all went down just steps from Upper Darby's police headquarters. They say one of the suspects even fired a shot hitting a SEPTA bus. Fortunately, nobody was hurt, but then police say one of the suspects dumped the car with the baby inside and then took off, sparking a manhunt into, well, early this morning. Steve Keeley has the latest on the search.
It's pitiful. It's pitiful.
Warren Kennedy couldn't believe the sound of a gunshot right out front of his house, coming from a carjacker's gun in a struggle with a young Upper Darby father, trying to stop two carjackers from stealing his white Honda Pilot right on Westchester Pike and right, incredibly, across the street from the Upper Darby Police Headquarters just after 3 this afternoon.
You don't know what's going to happen when you walk on that Westchester across the street from the police department. So it's crazy out here.
The car was occupied by a father and his two children. The children were ages 5 and a 2-month-old. Mom was in the store on the corner.
And while the mother was inside Amigos Express, the corner store, she had no idea that the life and death struggle was going on with her family outside, as those two young males seen in these surveillance stills approached the white Honda Pilot with dad and his 2 little boys inside.
The driver, the father, inside the vehicle, he and the one male struggle. Gets outside of the vehicle, our suspect overpowers the male and is able to get inside the vehicle. Our father is trying to get him out because he knows his 2-month-old child is still in the car.
The 5-year-old wasn't in a child seat, so got out of the Honda on his own.
The male puts it in drive and takes off. As he's driving away west on Westchester Pike, we believe he fires 1 round from inside the car. That round, that projectile, ends up in a bus that's traveling eastbound on Westchester Pike. No one on the bus was hurt.
The armed carjacker only takes the Honda barely a quarter mile before police think he saw that 2-month-old in the back child seat and is seen on store surveillance just before the intersection with State Road, bailing out of the car, and leaves the Honda and the 2-month-old child safely inside as he runs down State Road toward the Cobbs Creek Golf Course in the city of Philadelphia. The second carjacker ran the other way towards SEPTA's 69th Street Transportation Center.
We did recover a 9mm magazine inside the driver's seat, and our projectile matches that. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt. The mother wasn't hurt, the father and the 2 children, and everyone that was on that SEPTA bus.
Unpredictable. Like, it's crazy out here, man. It really is.
And then it got even crazier because just a couple of hours after that interview, a large SWAT team swarmed Warren Street tonight, with warrants hitting the house where police learned the carjackers walked out of to commit the carjacking, police say.
We're going to plead with the 2 individuals that were involved in this carjacking today. Turn yourselves in. We know who you are. We're not ready to release that information. The information we've got, which is great information, we want to thank the public for providing that information. With that information led us to serve a search warrant here on the unit block of New Street for where we believe one of the suspects resides.
In Upper Darby, Steve Keeley, Fox 29 News.